What's going on, guys? So this has been, I guess, like 2 weeks now since the last time I filmed. That's 2 weeks since the last time I filmed, not the last time I uploaded, so it's probably been like 3 or 4 weeks since the last time I uploaded. I've been pretty busy, a lot of changes going on in my life in this new year, so the beginning part of this video is I think, end of my trip back to New Jersey. So that was pretty much my Christmas break. I was in New Jersey for like 3 weeks. I uploaded one time. I think I hit like a little leg day while I was there. And so then I think it was like the last like 2 or 3 days that I filmed. I went to New York City, flew back here, and then I started a new job. And so ever since I started that new job, I've been pretty busy kind of just adjusting to my new routine and whatnot. You know, it's a 9 to 5 job, so pretty much like all day I'm there, and then I'm commuting back and forth in the morning, in the evening, and I'm also trying to be locked in on my sleep, get 8 hours of sleep at least. And then that on top of just all the normal, you know, chores and stuff I have to do, go grocery shopping and whatnot, cleaning. So I've definitely been in this adjustment period, I would say, so far, because my plan was when I came back here was to just film a workout and then upload a video for you guys, and that's essentially what this video is going to be, even though it's like 3 weeks late now. But I think I'm finally settling into a good routine, and there was no way that I was going to let myself kind of just like fall out of the routine of uploading, just because I definitely would feel bad, you know, about that, just because I was getting into a good rhythm of it, and it's definitely something I enjoy. And you know, starting a new job, it's definitely takes up a lot of time throughout the day. Obviously, if you were previously only working like part-time, or you weren't working at all, but you still got to find time for you know, stuff that you enjoy. So for me, that's the gym, and then making videos as well. You know, that's definitely a hobby that I have that I really enjoy, and so I wanted to keep with that and stick with that and not really fall out of my routine, because I feel like I would just end up hating myself if I was just doing the same thing over and over again every single day, and I wasn't finding time for those hobbies that I guess I had that I just really enjoy doing. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing like the past last 3 weeks, kind of settling in terms of like lifting and where I'm at with that. I have been pretty consistent with it. Maybe I've let up a little bit in terms of just, I get home in the evening and I'm like, you know what, I'd rather just get a couple more hours of sleep rather than go to the gym like later at night. And I know I'm going to be wired coming back. I'm probably not going to get to bed, until like an hour or two later than I was previously going to if I didn't lift. But so that would probably make it like maybe 3 or 4 days that on average that I've been lifting per week the past week, which isn't too bad. Maybe I'll hit one on the weekend, so it'll be like 4 or 5 days. That's good for maintaining, but the reality is I don't want to maintain. I want to keep growing. So now I'm definitely like settling into my routine, and I'm just going to keep, ramping it up and locking in with the uploading, and then also just the lifts in general, because I was in a good routine there like prior to going back to New Jersey, and I definitely was making like a lot of progress. And that's not to say that I'm not making any progress, but I feel like it's just like stagnated a little bit and it's slowed down, which, for a good reason. It's because I'm not really putting as much time and effort into it because I have these other things going on in my life, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because, that's just life in general. You're not always going to have the time to put, 110% effort into one specific thing just because, you have other stuff going on in your life. You have relationships, you have family, friends, and just, other commitments. So that's okay. I've kind of come to terms with that I'm not just going to be, full-time, gym, unemployed, not doing anything else other than gym and eating and sleeping. You can't do that. It's pretty unrealistic at this point in my life. So yeah, I'm pretty much just, doing all the essentials that I need to keep living, while at the same time trying to, make time for, again, stuff like this that, I really enjoy. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I guess a little update for you guys here. I was about to go into a workout that I'm going to do. I actually just got home from work and I'm going to go lift. I think I'm either going to hit a push day or a pull day, but I'm not going to film it for you guys just because that'll like tag at least like 45 minutes to an hour onto my lift. Right now I just ate and I'm just digesting my food a little bit, but I'm gonna get ready to go pretty quickly. And if I decide to film today, then I'm probably gonna be there like at least an hour later than I anticipated today. And I already have a lift that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put in front of this clip, so you'll probably have already watched it. So it doesn't even matter. I don't really need to put 2 lifts into this video, but yeah, I expect more videos coming soon. Finally I'm settled in my routine, and I haven't forgotten about you guys. This is definitely something I enjoy doing, so I'm definitely gonna stick with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.